Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Quick Movie Reviews. This is episode number 3. Today's movie, we're going to be talking about the 2014 Godzilla film. Now, this is the third part of this series. However, this is also a part of another series that I'm doing where I'm doing an entire Godzilla review series. And I've only seen a handful of the Godzilla films. Actually, now I think about it, I've only seen this one. I've seen the first one, but not the original first one. I saw Godzilla, I think it was King of the Monsters, which was the American version of that movie. The film was re released here in America and edited. They filmed the new scenes with Raymond Burr. I've seen that, and I wasn't a big fan of it. I heard that the actual original Godzilla film has a much darker tone to it, and I have never seen it yet. But in this series, I'm going to try to review every single film in the series, which is a big thing to tackle because there's a lot of films, and some of them I really don't want to watch, but I'm going to anyway because I'm a committed movie fan, so I'm going to do this. All right. Anyway, enough backstory. So, Godzilla 2014 was directed by Garth Edwards, and it stars Bryan Cranston and who else was in this? Bryan Cranston, Aaron Tyler Johnson, uh, Elizabeth Olsen. I don't remember her being in that. J.C. Adams, and yeah, Bryan Cranston. So this film was the start of the American, this American kind of verse, like a MCU type thing, but with the monsters, and this was called MonsterVerse. And it's still going on to this day. The newest film, or the latest film we just got, was back in 2021, and that was Godzilla vs. Kong. I have not seen that yet either. But this movie, Godzilla 2014, was awesome. Uh, the plot says the government tried to destroy him in 1954 by dropping nuclear bombs into the Pacific Ocean, but instead mankind and its ignorance awakened a new terror. Godzilla rises again. Now, a lot of people had problems with this film. The reason why they had problems with it is because Godzilla doesn't show up until the end of the movie, which I, I guess is, I don't know. It's barely a Godzilla movie. It's mainly a I can't remember the name of the creature that was in this movie. It's been a minute since I watched it. I probably should have watched it before talking about it, but um, basically there's this creature that awakens. It's not Godzilla, um, but the creature is fucking terrifying looking. uh, it awakens, and because of that, there's this huge dose of radiation that fills this whole town. And Bryan Cranston's wife ends up dying because of the radiation. She ends up getting locked into the part where the radiation levels are rising too high, and yeah, that was just very tragic to watch. Um, but yeah, so we follow Bryan Cranston, and we pick up years later. The whole town's evacuated because this area is supposed to be. Uh, the area was fucked after the destruction of the radiation um, hitting the entire town. Um, and yeah, Bryan Cranston and his wife were both uh, scientists. And yeah, we pick up years later, and we see his son, and he's in the military, and the whole movie is framed um, with this monster. And like I said, we don't see Godzilla until like the last, I think, last 15-20 minutes of the movie, and he just kind of pops out of nowhere and kills the monster. I don't know if he killed it. I think he did. Um, but yeah, Godzilla 2014. Really good movie. Surprising. Um, the next movie in this list, which will be Kong Skull Island, which was awesome as well. Um, oh, one more thing I want to touch on is Bryan Cranston's death in this movie was handled really well, um, and surprised me. Um, but yeah, this is quick movie reviews, so I'm going to wrap it up right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Highly recommend checking this one out. Bye bye.